Through how to install the JetStream Finale controller for Mac OS. As you can see, I have my Stream Deck software open and I do not have JetStream installed. I'm going to go ahead and minimize that, and I have Finale 27 open, and you can see right here that I do not have the JetStream installed here either. So I'm going to go ahead and close out of Finale. Don't need to save. And over here in my downloads folder, I have the latest version of the JetStream installer for Mac. This is currently June 23rd, 2022. I'm going to go ahead and extract this. And inside there is a setup package, and I'm going to go ahead and open that and hit continue. Tell it yes. Now, it's going to install. Need to give it my password here. I'm going to install in the default plugin folder locations for Finale 25, Finale 26, and Finale 27. If you store your plugins somewhere else, like Dropbox or something like that, this is not going to work. You're going to have to go in and find what would be the normal default folders, find the JetStream folder, and copy that to the place where you want it. But I'm going to go ahead and use the default locations, so this should all work. And I'm going to close out of here. Sure, I'll go ahead and move it to the trash. Why not? All right, now there is an additional step that you have to perform on the Mac, which is I need to go to the users folder. Under users, there is a shared folder, and under that shared folder, the installer just put this folder. In this folder, there are a few things to be aware of. First of all, this here is the AppleScript plugin for the Stream Deck software. If you haven't already installed this, you're going to need to install this, and all you have to do is double click it and it'll install. It's already installed on my system, so I'm probably going to get some sort of weird error message. Yes, go ahead and install. Sure, great. And then the other thing I need to do now is actually install the various profiles. So those are here. This is the normal 15-key Stream Deck and also the iOS and Android versions of the app. This is the profile for the 32-key Stream Deck XL. And this is the Keyboard Maestro version of JetStream. I'm going to go ahead and install the regular Stream Deck profiles. So there are two profiles in here, and I'm going to install them both. I'm going to go ahead and start with this one. And then I'm going to go ahead and open up this one. And the next thing I have to do is configure these things. The top left button toggles between these two profiles that we just created. So down here where it says profile, I'm going to change this to JetStream Current. And I'm going to go ahead and click this top left button on my Stream Deck. And then I'm going to go to the top left button here under JetStream Current and change the profile to the JetStream Finale controller. And now, as I tap this button, the top left button, it's going to toggle between these two different profiles. JetStream Current, it just exists so that you can safely customize your layout to your own workflow, so that when we release future versions of the JetStream, we can do that and it's not going to mess up your current layout. Okay, now the other thing that happened is behind the scenes, it installed a new item into your plugins folder. So I'm going to go ahead and open up Finale 27. There we go. Now, when I go and look in the plugins, there is now a JetStream menu item, which contains JetStream Finale controller. Now, I can use the JetStream from my Stream Deck, but there's also a nice, cool way that you can interact with JetStream now. Let's go ahead and put in some notes. just for demonstration purposes. And what I'm going to do is actually in my system preferences, there are a couple different ways you do this. You could do this in Keyboard Maestro. Matter of fact, if you open the Keyboard Maestro included functions, this is already set up. But you can also just do it using the regular operating system controls under Keyboard, and then under Shortcuts, and then under App Shortcuts, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the one that I did before, that I want here, and I'm going to add a new shortcut. And I'm going to tell it, yes, I want this for Finale, and the menu title is going to be JetStream Finale Controller. That's JetStream, capital J, capital S, capital F, capital C. And the keyboard shortcut I'm going to give it is Command J. And with that done, now I can hit Command J. And now it says enter a JetStream Finale controller code. Now the way that JetStream used to work is that you would hit a button on the Stream Deck. The Stream Deck would call up this menu item and then send a 4-digit code, and it would do one function at a time. We've added the capability of doing multiple codes, and in fact have added some more user-friendly shortcuts to these things. So let's say I want to add some dynamics. Let's start with piano. So I'm going to hit P for piano, space. I'm going to add the angled bracket, which looks like a little crescendo, and then space, and then hyphen F. The hyphen is just a way of saying that the dynamic here is at the end of a passage. Let's also add maybe some articulations, maybe some staccatos. So I'm going to hit STACC, stock for staccato, and then an accent, ACC for accents, and I'm going to hit OK. Well, that's a little bit ugly, but you can see that the JetStream added a piano, a crescendo, a forte, and both staccato and accents, all with one command. Now, if I want to tidy this up, I could always use TG Tools, but we also have dynamics alignment functions in JetStream. I'm going to hit Command J again, and DD for dynamics down, and I'm just going to do that a few times. One more time. Boom. There we go. It's actually a very cool way of interacting with Finale, and I find it very useful, and I hope you will too. Happy music making.